Hello, folks. Hello. So I'm gonna have to get these shorter and shorter because my internet, I don't know what's with it. It just can't handle long videos. And a long video apparently considers 14 minutes long, so I don't know what the frickin' heck is going on. Golka was saved repeatedly by his metal body. The sniper didn't miss a shot. Focus. Suppose there was nothing uncanny about this. Competent marksman could hit targets from much farther away. Golka was. This man seemed to be a trained sniper. His Bloodkin rifle had a powerful scope on it. The rounds where he was using were strictly conventional. But even AP rounds wouldn't have done much good. Good against Golka. Golka managed to got knocked down. Got knocked down several times in his attempt to make his way back to cover. Now the shots, it was hit in the legs, body, and head. Head a few times. Golka was uncertain of this. Let's see, chest, legs. Golka had saw the impact of a few of the bullets, which got him in the chest and shoulders. He was pretty sure he was hit in the head as well at some point due to the way his vision jerked about. But none of this was concerning to Golka. You want to hit me in the brain, Golka thought. You're aiming all the wrong places. Golka managed to lurch into cover as another shot got him about his legs, knocking his feet out from under him again. The follow-up shots couldn't deter him from getting into cover. There, he took up his dropped M1 rifle, fog-field rifle. I'm watching this series called North and South about the Civil War. Hope they show some battles from the Civil War in it. I don't know. So far, it's been mostly talking. I don't watch a war movie to see talking. I mean, it would be weird. They showed a battle from the American-Mexican War from the 1800s, a war that's so obscure now. Most people don't even know we ever fought any wars with Mexico. It's not a setting I've considered using for a book, to be honest. But, you know, a story set in Mexico or South America. I kind of made a New Year's Eve vow a few years ago to do more stories set on those continents. A double shot energy drink. Oof. There he took up his dropped N1 rifle and then leaned out while kneeling. He thought the sniper would be gone. But the fellow was still there. Sending shots his way. Amazingly, he finally missed a bullet. With a bullet. With a bullet. Missed. Missing. Funny how many different ways you can use missing. Missing as in dropped, lost something. Or, you know, someone's gone, disappeared, or something's not where it's supposed to be, or you missed, as in, you didn't hit what you were aiming for. I'm sure there are words like that in other languages, you know. I like to look up the unique things about each language as a little research, I guess. Amazingly, he finally missed with the bullet burying itself in the wall behind Golka. Golka aimed, squeezed off 2 shots with his rifle, both catching and killing the sniper. Either would have been a kill shot, or both went, let's see, kill shot, or both went through his head, through his skull, and created a nasty exit wounds about the back of his helmet. Gogo almost felt some guilt then. It seemed a shame. It almost seemed a shame. Shameful to kill someone so talented, a marksman. But he was the enemy, and scoped. But he was an enemy, and this was war. The world would have been substantially better off if the Jade Empire had just joined the... It feels like I'm writing a North and South, but the war is a completely fictional one. Jade War is not really based on any real war. I just kind of got the neat idea about World War III happening after World War II, but it didn't involve Russians or Germans again. It was some crazy third country from Asia, and I thought, that's pretty cool. I think I made the Jade Empire a little too OP, though, because they seem to have, like, lots of manpower, lots of advanced technology, nuclear weapons, biological weapons. They gotta have, like, an Achilles heel of some kind. Like, low manpower. Like, Germany ran out of manpower in World War II. These guys, maybe they conquered too much, like the Roman Empire, and they were spread so thin that eventually they got taken apart piece by piece. Although in the course of a few years, not like the hundreds of years it took Rome to fall, because, you know, modern people don't have patience for that kind of stuff, you know, passing of centuries upon centuries. Why are we special, though, you know? It's like, those other people, they had to take the slow train to the present. I guess we have to take the slow train to the future, you know? That's probably what's gonna happen, even though it seems like we modernize very quickly these days, you know? Like, all the advancements just in my lifetime. Who knows what it'll be like in 100 years. Let's see, blast through the barracks. Boy, that's from a long time ago, that note. Let's see, well, world would become substantially better off if the Jade Empire had just joined the community of nations in peace, trading, and the Jade Empire, rich in resources, didn't need to conquer anyone. They were just driven to conquest because their emperor thought that was what an empire was for. Military expansion. Now that's the Western style, I guess. Let's see. Electric balls. Yeah, she threw the electric balls already. I'll go shoot outstairs. I call him Gurkha by accident. Golka got up to the dead sniper. Looked upon his maimed face. Reminds me of that song Conquistador by Boko Haram. Like, though you came with swords held high, you did not conquer, only died. It's one of my favorite songs to listen to while writing scenes like this. Let's see. Although, I guess, since considering what happens later in the story, it's Golka who's the conqueror who died. But that's a foregone conclusion. That's not a spoiler. I already said this mission went bad. It's like having a story set on the Titanic. You know the ship's going to sink eventually. That's not a spoiler. Or that the Germans lost World War I. Though I considered making them win in this universe. Just to see how that would mess up the whole planet completely. I wish I had been more alien in how I did World War II in this universe. But it's going to play out mostly as it did. Let's see. It's the other world wars that come after it that, well, you know, they'll all be their own thing, I guess. That turn on his maimed face. He had been young and handsome. Probably around 20. And now he was done. His career, his military life, ended on this island. He'd probably end up buried. End up buried on it as well. And when he rotted away, he'd become part of the island. In a way, like all the other people who had lived and died there. Seems like Golka stared at the dead man for minutes. Now, to Golka, it felt like he had stared at the dead man for minutes. But, in reality, it had been only a few seconds. The area, let's see, lone sniper. The area around the sniper, the area beyond the sniper, was clear. It seemed like a route he hoped to find. Golka hoped to find some stairs to take him into one of the buildings. He felt like he had done enough running around outside. Elsewhere, outside, within the base. Zisper. Okay, now I gotta do the point of view of a lizard. I mean, a fish man. Zisper Hulgen. Zisper Hulgen. Crown Prince. Zisper Hulgen. A prince among the Poseidon-born spawn. Found multiple ways into the base, including one of his preferred method, via water. Let's see if one Zisper had a feeling the water route would have sent him on a bit of a detour. And there was no, and the above ground route seemed easy and safe. There were no mines about the perimeter. Zisper would have smelled them. Zisper would have smelled them. And no big fence that he'd have to climb over. Zisper was a fine climber. He wasn't as good at it as he was at swimming, naturally. He was also quite good sneaking around. That had been the case for his whole life. He was well known among his people for getting into places he didn't belong. And he was skilled at hunting great fish and dodging them when they decided to come, that he should become their meal instead of the opposite. When Zisper came to age, Zisper reached the age. Zisper was also a warrior. He had fought in many battles that the surface dwellers could only dream of. Though the wars under the surface were a lot less chaotic and destructive. They were still chaotic as anything happened in human wars. Zisper had somehow survived all that chaos. And now he was fighting on the surface, in the human world. Okay. Poseidon spawn. Are these children of Poseidon? I don't know. Let's see. Gonna sign off here, folks. Have a nice day.